It's Air Farce Canada 150. Starring Don Ferguson, Luba Goy, Craig Lozon, Jessica Holmes, Daryl Hines, Emma Hunter, Chris Wilson, and Isabel Kanan. With guest stars Lorne Cardinal, Chris Hadfield, Gani Dio Horn, Helene Joy, Eric Peterson, and Ed Robertson. Happy Canada Day! It's Air Farce Canada 150.
Settlers, and welcome to the Fort Churchill's Hudson's Bay Trading Post. How fared your winter?
Oh, cold.
Dark.
Harsh.
Long.
Bleak.
Bitter.
Suicidal.
My winter was great, too.
We traveled 9 days from Lower Rupert's Land.
We would have made it in 3, but William refused to stop and ask for directions.
Men.
We're just here to restock on the essentials.
Oh, well, you're in luck, because you're here on the first ever Hudson's Bay Bay Days.
What is a Bay Day?
Oh, it's the trading event of the year, where absolutely everything is on sale.
I feel movement in my loins at the mere mention of it.
Are you tired of smelling like famine and fatigue? Try our exciting new fragrance, Pioneer Spirit, with notes of smoky cedar and isolation.
It smells how I feel.
Whoa! Calm your feminine passions, woman.
And for you, sir, how about some moose musk, an organic fragrance just for him?
Oh, that smells like moose urine.
It is moose urine. Or how about a washboard featuring the iconic Hudson's Bay stripes?
I feel drawn to it. I don't know why, but I do.
What do the stripes signify?
Excess disposable income. Would you like to sign up for our mailing list to receive updates on new products and promotions?
Mailing list?
I've received but 2 letters in my entire life. Both brought news of death.
Well, if you sign up today, you'll be entered to win a free canoe trip to whatever lies beyond the horizon. There's only 2 other people entered in the draw, one of whom has a very infected torso.
Fine, yes.
Hello! Welcome to Bay Days!
We've traveled over 2 moons to get here.
Well, we would have made it in half a moon, but you know who. Didn't want to stop and ask for directions.
It's typical. How was your winter?
Oh, the snow came early, killing the plants that were to be our food. We were ravaged by disease, and there were no men left able to hunt. The children and elders starved.
Yeah, my winter was great, too. So how may I help you?
We need to make a return.
A return? Well, I don't do that. I have to get my manager.
Go on, then.
Mr. Vernon!
Yes. I'm sorry, is there a problem with one of the products?
Blanket went bad.
Oh, that's preposterous. How can a blanket go bad?
It's covered in smallpox.
Oh, you can have that.
No, you keep
No,
it.
you should
No,
keep
you
it.
keep
No,
it.
you should be
I
the one
don't
to keep
want
it.
it.
No,
That's
you
why we're
should be
bringing
having
I'm
it.
stronger
No,
than you.
actually,
Keep it
it's-
there.
Oh, my goodness, you're strong, aren't you? As it is Bay Days, I shall keep this blanket. Is there anything else?
European traders have depleted our lands and waters, leaving what was once a bountiful homeland a shadow of its former self.
A missionary took my children away.
Every day, death hovers above us, waiting to swoop down and take my people away.
We love customer feedback. Just simply fill out one of these complaint cards and don't leave anything out.
We're gonna need a bigger card.
continue with our Canada 150 presentations. So, Chelsea and Megan have been assigned the Viking landings in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Totally.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, whenever you're ready, ladies.
Okay, so back in the day, everybody was all like, John Cabot was the first dude to like hit up Newfoundland.
But then someone else was like, my bad. Before him, there were like Vikings.
Actual like Vikings, like big, burly, bearded, like vintage hipster, like Vikings. Okay, they all look like Josh Donaldson.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
They were all like super sexy.
Okay, let's just keep it clean, ladies.
Oh my God, Mr. Davies, can we just shine for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, let us soar.
So it's like super long ago, like you're like 1,000.
And this main Viking dude named Leif Erikson shows up with his boats and his bestie, Deshaun.
I'm sorry, Deshaun?
Yeah, Deshaun. And they're pagan, right? So Leif's like, we love Thor. But it's Newfoundland, right? So like the Vikings meet up with these like super friendly locals.
And they're wearing their rain slickers and waving and are like, hey, bye, come on over later. We're having a kitchen party.
It's like so cute.
Hold on. Are you saying that Newfoundlanders wore rain slickers in the year 1000?
Mr. Davies, it rains there. It always has. That's a fact.
Yeah, read an internet, Mr. Davies.
I have read an internet. I have. I've read it.
So the Vikings show up and the Newfoundlanders are like, let's drink.
And then the Vikings are like, we know how to drink. I'm pretty sure that we drink flagons of mead for breakfast like every day. And then the Newfoundlanders, okay, they're like, how about some screech?
And the Vikings are all like, whoa, that's nasty.
Yeah. All of a sudden, all the Newfoundlanders like whip out these like huge codfishes, and everybody's like chanting like, kiss the cod, kiss the cod. And then Deshaun is like, this is cray cray. Are these cats for real?
And Leif's like, oh, look at the time. We should go.
Yeah, we have a lot of pillaging to do tomorrow. We are busy cats.
Keep in touch. Facebook me.
Peace.
You think they had Facebook?
Dude, everyone has Facebook.
Yeah, my grandpa has Facebook and he's full dead.
So they got back on their boats, peaced out, and never came back.
The end. Oh my God,
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Well, I quit. Yeah, I quit. I'll be in traffic if you need me.
Oh my God, he's so hot when he's defeated.
Oh my gosh, like a Viking.
Yeah.
Canadian Moments, 1876. Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
You did it, sir. You did it. It worked.
Ho, ho, ho! I have just invented the telephone.
I can see it now. In the future, the Bell telephone will make everyone's lives better. Oh!
Ahoy, ahoy!
Good afternoon, sir. Could I interest you in switching your service to Roger?
From the creators of La La Land comes an exciting Canadian musical.
LA is so lovely at night.
I love the way the moonlight reflects off the smog.
I know. America's the greatest country in the world.
Mia, I actually have something to tell you. I'm Canadian.
Oh, Canada.
What's wrong with being Canadian?
The sun has almost set, and I surely would have bet that you were as American as pie. Now I shouldn't cast by type, but you're overly polite.
Sorry.
If you think that toque looks good, you must be high.
Hey?
I dig the skinny tie, but what a waste of a lovely guy.
My turn. You say you live the dream, but lately don't it seem that it's only for the upper 1%?
And white.
You think you're having fun, but I bet you have a gun, 'cause you live in constant fear of getting shot.
Second Amendment.
Too bad about your locale, what a waste of a lovely gal. those who truly feel we're strong and we're free, and we accept refugees.
Now I'm starting to get excited.
Is that so?
To see a country that's so united.
Including Quebec.
So shall we go?
All right.
Let's hop on the very next flight.
Welcome to Canada.
We're a little bit unique with the languages we speak.
Bonjour.
And sometimes we spell words with extra U's.
Colorado?
We get our healthcare free leave for maternity.
A whole year?
You even get to cheer Her Majesty.
Canada's the best. Forget about the rest. Give me the citizenship test. I want to be Canadian. And frankly, I'm feeling something.
Is that so?
Yes, it's definitely something.
I feel your glow.
So you agree?
I do.
Wait, are you proposing to me?
Yeah.
Then let's celebrate through dance.
Great country, but you really have to watch out for the black ice.
Coming up next, Helene Joy.
As World War II rages on, nearly 1 million Canadian women work in our munitions plants. Leading the charge, Canadian icon Ronnie, the Brengun girl.
Did you guys see Ronnie's new poster? It's the cat's meow.
It's the cat's pajamas.
It's the cat's hat!
Poor Dottie. She hasn't been the same since she hit her head on that tank.
What's shaking, dog cakes? Did you see my new poster?
Sure did, Ronnie, but it needs a little razzmatazz.
I agree, honey lamb. My poster needs a real killer-dilla slogan.
Something to rally the troops and scare the lederhosen right off the jerrys.
How about just do it?
Just do it? That's too confusing. Do what?
I know. How about bombs? I'm loving it.
It's too joyful.
I got it. War. What is it good for? Stuff.
Hush, hush. Lemon Pops. Ronnie has got the perfect slogan. Victory!
Oh, I like it.
Ladies, enough jibber-jabber. These shells aren't gonna paint themselves. Let's see what your lady fingers have been up to all morning. Good. Okay, great. Dottie? Dottie!
I have an artist's soul that can't be stifled.
Unacceptable. No, baby, come to mama.
Well done, Sugar Pies. You know, our good Canadian boys have had the Huns on the run since D-Day.
Well, of course they have. They were trained on the ultimate battlefield, the backyard hockey rink.
Before you know it, the war will be won and the men will be back in our homes.
Back in our arms.
Back in our factories.
Why'd y'all go?
When the fellas come marching back home, they're gonna be marching us right out of our jobs.
And I've come to enjoy a sense of purpose and independence. I don't want to trade my work gloves for oven mitts.
My confidence is at all-time high because I finally have some.
Listen, I love my Harold, but it has been kind of nice not cooking and washing and cleaning and talking to him. Is that bad? Am I bad?
What do we do, Ronnie?
Over here, huh?
What do we do, Ronnie?
Listen up, carrot cakes. We have smashed the glass ceiling and proved ourselves as equal. I see a future where women are no longer judged by their looks, but by their character. Where women can hold the same jobs as a man and with equal pay. Hold steadfast, girls. The future's coming. And the future is female.
I have great news. The war is over.
Well, hold on to your hairdos, jitterbugs. Things are about to get different.
I'm gonna go to university.
I'm gonna become a lawyer.
I'm gonna go for lunch.
Canadian Moments, 1979. National Film Board releases the Log Driver's Waltz animation. In celebration of Canada 150, Air Farce updates the story of the log driver and his wife.
2 years after we tied the knot on a log, my hubby walked to work and found his job gone. His job was removed and replaced by machines. He's an unemployed log driver. He used to go floating down and down the river. Now he waltzes down the street begging for change. He's down and out, but what could get worse? The next day we moved into my parents' basement. I told him to get a job using his skills and make use of his big burly hands. He totally misunderstood what I meant, so instead he became a pole dancer. He didn't last long, splinters hurt him too much. He longed for his job, a log driver. While surfing the net, found the perfect career. Still a driver, but now it's for Uber. We were driving up the top of a mountain, his waltzing feet stepping hard on the gas. He went flying down and over the cliff. My log driver ended back on the river. Now we're back floating down and down white water. Instead of the log, it's my parents' old wagon.
Camilla, why exactly are you flying with the commoners instead of aboard the Royal Aircraft?
My bad. I was hypnotized by the allure of selloffvacations.com.
I am so looking forward to spending time with you in Canada for its 150th.
Pumpkinhead, let's start the celebrations a bit early, shall we? I've always wanted to join the Mile High Club. Mind the compression stockings?
Oh, you tasty little crumpet. Just imagine, 3 days, no mummy. I will be in charge.
Sorry, we needed a seat.
Who is so important as to have someone dragged off a plane?
Him. Oh. 47B. 47B. Oh, here we are. Oh, hello, Charles.
Royal Mummy.
Oh, Camilla, darling.
Your Majesty.
You're in my seat. Move it or lose it.
I'll flip you for it. You or tails?
I call me.
Damn it.
Shove a bum. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me.
That's traveling light, I see.
Yes.
Mummy, why are you here?
I'm coming with you to Canada.
To take part in the sesquicentennial celebration?
No, heavens, no. To get away from Philip. Oh, now that he's retired, that randy old goat is just driving me crazy.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
Oh, I see you've already met my grandson, Harry.
May I offer you some tea?
Actually, I was thinking of a hot toddy.
Right.
Mummy, it's 11 in the morning.
Oh, hush up, Charles, you old tight ass.
Cheers!
You two are making a mockery out of our royal duties.
He said duties.
Oh, lighten up, Chucky. Open your present.
For me? Oh, goody. I bet it's a crown.
It's a custom-made beaver hat.
How does it look?
Oh, you've got it on backwards.
Give it a twirl, Charlie. There you are.
Yes.
Enough! enough! I should be king for Canada's 150th. I won't be sovereign at this rate till Canada's 175th.
Don't hold your breath.
Flight attendant, is it too late to be dragged off the aircraft?
Drag him by his ears. Girls' weekend.
Flight attendant.
Canadian campfire horror stories.
And that's when it happened. And he was never seen or heard from again.
Oh, I hate scary stories. Please don't.
Who's ready for another beer? Yeah? Should we?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you thought that was scary. Wait till you hear this one.
Guys, no.
It was the worst blizzard. I was all alone. And all I had was my shovel. The snow was waist deep. And I'd just finished cleaning the driveway. And that's when it happened. A snowplow drove by, dumping snow right where I disheveled.
I got one. Listen to this. It was the last year of high school, and my parents went away on vacation, so I had a huge party. Babes, beer, burgers. So I went out back, alone, to fire up the grill. And that's when it happened. I was out of propane.
Oh, God. Holy smokes.
Hey, guys, where's Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Okay. It was a dark and stormy night. I was at home all alone. The lights had gone out. Something wasn't right. So I pulled my box of wine closer to me. I opened my iPad and clicked on the link that my friend from New York had sent. And that's when it happened. I was geo-blocked.
Guys, hasn't Chris been gone a long time now?
Yeah. What was that?
Back with the bruise. Oh, but they're American.
Oh, Emma, don't! I told you guys I didn't like scary stories.
Yeah. It's actually quite burnt. Oh, there's the darkness.
Coming up, Eric Peterson.
He's coming down the wing. He's sneaking across the lighting. He shoots. He scores.
Oh, Grandpa, I'm listening to that.
So you like hockey, eh? Let me tell you about how I invented the game.
Bob! Grandpa's off his meds again!
It's true, you little fart. I remember it like it was just yesterday. It was a crisp winter day in 1875. I was dazzling my two closest friends, Harold and Grace, with my spectacular ice skating skills.
George, you are a terrible skater.
It's impossible! No human person can master these devil blades!
This is easy.
I had to figure out a way to stop. So, I invented the skater stopper.
Or you could stop like this.
Hey, Grandpa, but what does it have to do with you actually inventing hockey?
Well, I'm getting to that, you little snot. It was on that very same day as I was gliding gracefully down the ice that I discovered a skating stick.
Oh, well, just look at that.
I was still missing an important piece of the puzzle.
George, you forgot to tie up Lucky again.
A horse! Skate on!
That's when fate stepped in.
Gross! Ooh, well, not to fear. I'll clean it up.
Huzzah!
George, you scored a goal.
Yeah! I think I'll call this game Horse Pucky.
That's horse crap.
Exactly. I still have that puck to this very day. To make the game official, I decided to create rules.
Now, the first rule of Horse Pucky is no girls.
Don't I get a vote?
No.
Oh. Come now, George. Quit being so petty. Grace here is a natural.
Petty? Why, you besmirch my name, good sir. Prepare for horse pucky fisticuffs.
What the hell?
Ah, yes. Well, I kept losing one, so mother attached strings. Aren't they wonderful?
Unfortunately, only one of us was man enough to throw a punch.
Okay, Grandpa. If you invented hockey, how come you're not a professional player?
I went into a more lucrative career, one that every hockey player needs. Dentistry. Now scram.
Yes! That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Canadian Moments, 1906. Lucy Maud Montgomery struggles to work while babysitting a neighbor's child.
Kid, could you keep it down? I'm trying to write.
Oh, Miss Montgomery, let's please go out into the summer sunshine and count the blessings upon each flower petal as we give thanks for adventure and imagination.
For Prince Edward's sake, just be quiet.
Quiet? A corpse is quiet. A tree, a slug, a scarecrow's grin. Yet I am a girl and girls must be heard.
Stick a spud in it, would you? I'm supposed to have a first draft in by Tuesday.
I'm just so glad to live in a world with Tuesdays.
Have you been into my raspberry cordial?
Tuesday! What a wonderful word to live upon my lips. Tuesday! Tuesday!
And I am coming this close to pulling these pigtails right off your head.
Ooh, that reminds me of a bird song I locked away in my head earlier.
Seriously. I need to come up with a story by yesterday.
Oh, well, many stories burn within me. Why, just as the sun rose this morn, I thought of a young boy who loses his parents and flees to a cave. I call him Bat Gentleman.
That's terrible.
I also have one about adorable little creatures so loving and kind. Unless they get wet.
You're not helping.
My favorite imagination begins as such. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Listen, kid. If you don't shut your potato hole, I'm going to send you to an orphanage where you'll be adopted by some freaky, deaky, old and leaky cohabitating siblings who live in the middle of butt fudge nowhere and won't even want you because you're a girl and they asked for a boy. Boy. Oh, boy, that's it.
And time to go.
Oh, joy! Papa has come to whisk me home. I'm ever so excited. Tonight, we're painting the gables.
Oh, the kid just keeps on giving. Anne of Red Gables.
Today on Cottage Life, I'm visiting the official cottage of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his wife, Sophie. So happy 150, Canada, which is exactly how many black fly bites I have. Mr. and Mrs. Trudeau, hello.
Hello, Nicole. You know, Sophie and I are so happy that you decided to visit us at our home away from home.
It's so pristine here.
Thank you. Before you arrived, I had our nanny Swiffer the forest.
This cottage has provided a peaceful retreat for prime ministers since 1959. This was John Diefenbaker's fishing rod. And this, Mackenzie King's crystal ball. But the pièce de résistance was behind this door in a soundproof garage was where Brian Mulrooney used to keep little Ben.
Mrs. Trudeau, aside from the annoying flies, your plants are beautiful.
Actually, the green thumb runs in the Trudeau family.
Gee, man, this crop is budding really nicely.
I call this strain the Ottawa-wee-wow!
Pass me the watering can.
Hey, don't bogart.
So canoeing was one of your father's favorite pastimes. What about you?
Well, I'm more into extreme water sports, like these fantastic water jet boots.
Justin, those boots look dangerous.
Ah, Sophie, don't be such a worry pimple.
What's going on?
Hey, man! Here's the problem.
Justin, watch out for your hair.
Coming up, Chris Hadfield and Ed Robertson.
Growing up, I always thought I was Ukrainian. I even speak the language. Na zdrowie. Once I even OD'd on pierogies while playing my accordion. Then I joined Ancestry.ca, and to my surprise, there wasn't any Ukrainian in me at all, except for those pierogies. I had my DNA tested and found out that I was 100% Canadian. So I traded my accordion for snowshoes. Then I thought, what does it mean to be Canadian? So I had Canada's DNA tested. Turns out we are a very multicultural country.
Canada is a cultural mosaic made up of many ethnicities, including German, East Indian, and loudmouths.
Canada is the land of hopes and dreams. It offers affordable living from coast to coast, unless you want to live in Vancouver or Toronto.
It's a place of proud national identity, unique society, and strange mascots.
Canada is amazing.
I was talking about Quebec.
Isn't Quebec part of Canada?
You have so much to learn.
I found out being Canadian is many things.
And as diverse as we are,
There's one thing every Canadian agrees on.
The best donut.
The honey cruller.
Maple donut.
double chocolate dip,
Boston cream.
Apple fritters.
Ancestry.ca. Canadians, as diverse as our donuts.
ISS, this is Mission Control. What is your status?
Mission Control, we are experiencing a critical failure.
Rapid oxygen depletion?
No, my comrade has again forgot to put the cap on my tube of toothpaste.
It was not me.
It's always you.
Prove that it was me.
There's only two of us up here.
Gentlemen, keep it together. Sergey, update me on your latest round of experiments.
Good news. My mice have climatized to our environment on board ISS.
Yeah, of course they have. You're always leaving the cage door open.
Alternative fact. Cage always closed. Don't worry. Already fixed problem. Yes.
Man, there is an issue we need to discuss. NASA is experiencing a serious image problem.
Yeah, it's because of Elon Musk's SpaceX program. We're now the Nickelback of the galaxy.
Exactly. We need a way to make the space agency cool again.
Oh, I know. Maybe stop referencing Nickelback.
You stop referencing Nickelback. Stop.
We must recapture the public's interest in NASA's space exploration, gentlemen. To help, I brought in an expert, Commander Chris Hadfield.
Hello, Jack. It is good to be back.
Well, Commander Hadfield, it's good holy heat shield. A man could lose himself in those warm blue eyes.
Thank you. Boop. Hey, boys.
Hello.
Commander Hadfield, it is an honor to be working with you.
Yes, you are my most favorite celebrity on Twitter next to Grumpy Cat.
Damn you, grumpy cat.
Commander, when you were with the ISS, you connected with the public through photography, music, and social media.
Yeah, Jack, it's all about the presentation. What have you guys come up with?
Celebrity impressions.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Jay Baruchel. Thanks for having me on your spaceship. I never been this high. It's
Yeah, what's happening, Chief? I'm Tracy Morgan. I'm gonna get space pregnant. I'm serious.
All right. McConaughey just loves being in space.
I'm Aziz Ansari. Space is cold. Oh no!
Houston, we have a problem.
Commander, what do you suggest?
There's only one thing I can do to help NASA.
Can I be a groupie?
No. You know, it seems like there's just something missing. You know? Perfect!
Hello, Jack. That's it. Good to see you. Need a little backup?
A little backup would be fine. Ed
Thank you.
Robertson, I'm a big fan, but I have to ask, how did you get past security?
I just told him I was with the band.
Works every time, yeah.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy NASA rocket ship
with some nice fuzzy dice for the mirror. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy a camera for the Canadarm.
be like this really cool long selfie stick.
How about you guys? What do you got?
Well, we don't really have a guitar. Correction. You don't really have a guitar. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy another space cat to cuddle. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy a space dog to chase away your space cat. Why would you do that? Just because. It's not
Those guys have big issues.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you know, guys, $1 million just doesn't buy much these days. Could we up the stakes?
Of course.
If I had $1 billion,
If I had $1 billion
well, I'd buy you the Death Star
and turn it into a really cool Airbnb. If I had $1 trillion,
Yeah, if I had $1 trillion,
I would buy NASA Mars.
not the planet though, the really nice chocolate bar. If I had $1 gazillion, if I had $1 gazillion, if I had $1 gazillion, NASA would be rich.
Chris Hadfield and Ed Robertson. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you, Ed.
Happy to do our part.
Great pleasure. Yes. I'm happy to do what you did.
Coming up, Lorne Cardinal and Donnie Dio Horn.
Derek, Darlene, did you get the invite for the big Canada 150 party at the rec center in town?
Yep.
Yep.
You going?
Nope.
Nope.
They're gonna have balloons.
Nope.
And face painting?
Nope.
Why nope?
I'll tell you why nope. Indigenous people celebrating 150 years in Canada is like gasoline companies celebrating the Tesla.
Our indigenous ancestors knew what was coming. They might not have been so eager to join Canada in the first place.
Well, how do you figure?
Well, way back when, we had a good deal going with that British Proclamation of 1763.
Hey, how's that coffee there?
Oh, it's tea.
How's your tea?
I haven't put the bag in yet. It's just res water. Perfect. Sorry, Darlene, you were saying about the proclamation?
Yeah, when Canada became a country, that booze-guzzling, gung-ho, west we must go Sir John A. promised to protect Indian land, okay? Well, at the same time, he was trying to buy Indian land. It was a fraudulent, felonious finagling of their fiduciary responsibilities.
Fancy.
So how does hygiene relate to the land purchasing power?
Fiduciary. Fiduciary. Meaning you are legally obligated to act for the best interests of the person or group you're representing.
Now, despite assuring our ancestors that the land was theirs, the government went and gave $1.5 million to the Hudson's Bay Company and then claimed the land was theirs. How did two parties that don't own land get to buy and sell it?
So, after 150 years of broken promises, stolen land, ignored treaties, human rights violations, and you know what? Less than flattering portrayals by non-native actors in the media. Not that much to celebrate.
Holy.
Well?
Wasn't all bad. Elijah Harper single-handedly stopped the Meech Lake Accord. Tanya Tagaq and Buffy St. Marie both won the Polaris Prize for Music back-to-back. Ashley Callingbull was the first First Nations and Canadian to be crowned Mrs. Universe.
Yeah, you're just repeating the only Indigenous clips you've seen on that Canada 150 ad on the CBC. Learn your history, cuz.
We live on the res. Only get one channel. CBC is our history now.
That's true.
You know, he's right, though. Things are improving, slowly. At least there's real natives on TV now. Oh, like that ruggedly handsome cop on that show. You know. All right.
150, more like 15. No, still not going.
Did I mention that they're gonna have free poutine and Timbits?
Well, I suppose there's no harm in standing on the sidelines and taking multiple helpings of that delicious poutine as protest, though.
Yeah, or eating all them tasty Timbits as symbols of 150 years of reparations.
You might want to take it easy on those donuts, though. All that sugar is fattening.
Fireworks for sale. Get your Canada Day fireworks. Hey, kids. You interested in some fireworks?
Hey, you look familiar.
Yeah, don't I know you from somewhere?
Gandalf the Grey?
No, I was thinking more a homeless red green.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. That's
You
it.
want some fireworks or not? I got Roman candles, sparklers, I got burning schoolhouses, cherry bombs, bottle rockets, and magical fireworks.
Wait, did you say magical fireworks?
Oh, yes, they're very magical and dangerous, so you wouldn't want that.
No, I definitely want that.
For ages, I have traveled across this country peddling my fireworks, but no one has yet purchased the most magical firework of them all.
How much?
This is worthy of a king's ransom. Perhaps a chest of gold.
I got $5.
Sold. But heed my warning. The magical wick has been strung all across Canada, and you must undertake a long and perilous journey to find out where it begins.
Oh, found it.
Oh, thanks.
This is right here.
Yes, but to light the wick, you must travel to the dragon's lair, and you must slay the demon and capture its fiery breath.
Oh, that's lit. That's totally lit.
Fly, you fools! Must have been a dud. From all of us at Air Farce, happy 150th. Let's go meet the folks.
Thank you.